Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another product review, or should I say two. Now I was sent this and this by LUXJET, and they wanted me to test and review, so we're going to include them together. Now they do have an Amazon store. Now the clip light here is USB powered, comes in this box. Nothing really too much on that. We'll open that in just a sec. This one here is their necklight, so you can enjoy hands-free. And this is also USB, but it does have a battery, so you can recharge the battery via USB. So let's go ahead and open up the clip light here first. And the unique feature I liked about this is that you can change the actual color temperature of the light, so you can make it more warm, or if you like the cooler light, then you can make it that way as well. They do provide a nice little felt bag, so you can store that in. It does have a user manual here. Not too much to this. There it is there, kind of telling you a little bit about it here. It does have a little thank you card from them. Alright. So now we'll take the unit out of the packaging here. As you can see here, it does have a full functioning toggle switch for warm or cooled light, and then you can push the button to go through different light outputs. So let me go ahead and get all this taken apart. And once you get it started, it's pretty easy to rip the rest of it off. So we got all that off. Now, according to their website, I was looking, shows a chrome housing. So this one here they sent me is actually black, which I kind of like it. Now the clip here is very tight, as you can see, very strong. So you can mount that. It does have some additional padding here that's strapped onto this to protect that counter or whatever you have hooked up from getting scratched from that. Fully flexible, as you can see. Put it any way you want. So I'm going to go ahead and click it to my desk here. See if I can stick this onto my workbench here. There we can. Got it. Alright, so now that I've got it hooked onto my bench, kind of show you the different levels of light output that it has. Okay, so now you can see here that the switch is glowing red when you have power going to it. Alright, got it all hooked up. We're going to use their little user manual as a guideline on how well it does. Real floody. Alright, so now we're going to use the user manual here as a guideline. And I'm going to turn off the light above us. Okay, I've turned off some of the lights in here except one. And we're going to use the user manual here. We got a high and low output on the LED, so we're going to try low. As you can see, the color temperature on this is cool white. Really white. Really nice diffused lighting on this. I'll show it to you now. So there's no centralized hotspot on this. So you've got a very nice, even, floody beam. Let's see if I can go through the light outputs here. There's real warm there. Then, of course, you have probably in between cool and warm. And then, of course, you've got cold, warm, white, and then you've got cool white. So now with that, we're going to go ahead and turn this here. We'll use this as a guideline on how it looks. You see it's more warmer on the eyes. And this actually looks really good. So let me zoom down. Hopefully I can get a little bit better shot of it. That's the different color temperatures here. And this is kind of shows you the difference. It's really nice. So you can pick and choose what you prefer. So you got 3 levels. You got cold white, white, and warm white. So that's really good. Okay, so now that we got an idea on how that looks on the lower light levels, well, we're going to turn it up to the highest outputs and turn that toggle switch all the way. And so now we can kind of go through, and there's quite a bit more light coming out of here. And there's white, cool white, has a little bit of blue tint in that, not much. There's the warm temperature. And then there's white. And as you can see, it appears to be probably the best out of them all. I'm not a real big fan of the warm colored light. You can kind of see here, you kind of lose the colors when you're on this. Here, this is not too bad. And I'll show you cold white. It just looks gray. Not really too much color rendition into this light Kelvin. So now we'll show the warm color. You can see how this felt bag looks more of neutral color, so it does not affecting those color temperatures like the cool white is, including the brown box there. Then again, we're back to the whitest light, and this is what I like here. This is more of like a 5000K. So we'll zoom back out now here, kind of show you everything that you're seeing here. Okay, so my thoughts on this light is it's very well constructed. I'm not seeing any issues pertaining to build quality, that is. So it's really nice. You can place it anywhere you need. Even place it on a chair if you're sitting next to it and you need some light. And you've got the ability to use different light outputs on this, which is really nice. Again, put it on the lower light outputs just to make it bright enough to softly light up whatever you need to do. Got cool white there, got warm. So this is definitely going to be something that's going to appeal to most people. So let me go ahead and get these lights turned back on. Okay, so now that I got the lights turned back on, it does a very good job, especially for if you're reading a book. You can actually clip it to your book if you want. You know, this is pretty heavy duty, so it's got some good resistance on there. So you can clip it onto just about anything. And the little controller, and plus you have full control over the light outputs, including the temperature with the push button here. This is a very nice product. It does what it says it can do. Feels like a pretty good build quality. Aluminum housing, got the metal, fully flexible unit as far as how to place the head and aim your light wherever way you want. Got that diffused lens on there. So all in all, I really like it. I'm going to end up using it myself personally. And if you're interested in this product here, we're going to move on to the next one. I'll leave a link down in the description, including this neck light as well, which is coming up next. So let's go ahead and open this one up. Comes with a USB charging cable. Now this one has a battery built in it. Now this also has a felt bag carried in. Pretty nice. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the light. Pretty tight in there. And we've got another thank you card in here. Alright. And now let's go ahead and take this out of the package. I think the open end is here. Take it all the way out. And that's what that looks like. LUXJET. So this is going to be the top. Back side of your neck goes here. And then you can aim these. So that's pretty nice. So now that I've got this somewhat bent in a pretty good position here. You got the buttons here on the top. Got the two LEDs, one's for flood and one's for spot. Same goes for there. So the USB charging port is there, as you can see. Take this off here. I've never tested a LUXJET product before, so this is new for me. Now the clip light is very impressive. Now this here is like a squeezable rubber, as you can see here, but it's fully flexible, so you can bend these any way. They're going to basically position wherever you want them to be, which is nice. I've never used a neck light before, but I used to have, I don't know if you guys remember the old snake lights from Black & Decker. Also Craftsman had them for a while as well. And I had the LED version. Now the LED version came out many years later after the snake light, but it used to have, the snake light used to have an incandescent bulb in it. I used to use that a lot. So, especially when I was working on the car. But this here looks like it's pretty rugged. Now the ends here are plastic. Now this is actually a darker blue than what you're seeing. Not too sure why this is coming up on my camera so light, but this is actually pretty dark. So now we're going to go ahead and turn them on. They're individually powered. You can turn one on, the other one, they've got their own individual. These are flood. Now these aren't going to be bright enough to take them out into the wilderness, so let's just kind of show you how floody they are. The beam there, beam there. So now we'll go ahead and turn it on to the spot, show you the difference there. See how one's more of a spot with a little bit of a spill, and see this all spill there, complete flood. So now we're going to turn both of them on spot. Kind of see there. I would say they're probably about 50 lumens, probably together, more like 25 each. And according to their specs, that's probably what it is. So now we're going to turn it on both flood and hotspot together. So it's definitely good for probably within 10-15 feet. For reading, maybe working on your vehicle. Going to provide light up close. Oh, we got the LUXJET there in the camera lens. Just kind of see there. And this feels pretty rugged. It's plastic here on the base too. And these LED types are the older type of LEDs. Two different types there, as you can see. So again, on this product here, now it is plastic, so as far as if you do drop it, or I don't see how you would drop this because it'd be around your neck. And if you position it to where it's hanging down and then put those up and then aim those so it's hanging over your shoulder a little bit to the front, I don't think this is going to fall down. But if you do drop this, it being plastic may be a problem as far as durability. Now the battery life on this LED neck light is 6 to 8 hours. Now I'm assuming the 6 to 8 hours is probably due, if you have it on this one LED, it's going to last longer. And if you have both of them, it's probably going to be less. But I'm assuming the 6 hours would be all the flood and spotlight beams being on. And that's a long time with this light output. Even if you're having a power outage, you need to go out there and need a light on your shoulder, you need hands free to turn on the circuit breaker or reset it. It's definitely going to be interesting. So these two products here are available in their Amazon store. And again, I want to thank LUXJET for sending me these to review. As far as the build quality, I'm more impressed here with the clip light. Really am impressed with it. I'm going to use it personally, as I use a lot of areas where I need to just set up a light right away, and that having a clip on it, you can literally put it in your hood of your car or inside, wherever you may need light. This to me is definitely a winner. This one here is, I don't know, it feels a little bit on the cheap side, and the plastic on here, maybe if it was more of aluminum, maybe a little bit brighter. I'm not sure what type of battery is in this unit, but it's 700 milliamp, so I'm assuming it's probably a LiPo battery. So if you're looking for something relatively inexpensive, the price on these neck lights, I believe, are under $14, and the clip light, it's under $22. All right, well, that's it for me on LUXJET. My first time ever reviewing their products. Again, I'm very impressed with the clip light. Okay, well, I want to thank LUXJET for sending me these two products to review. Now, if you are interested in any of these two products that I've showed here today, look down in the description area. I'll leave a link to both the clip light and the neck light. That's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these LUXJET products to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care.